Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Forex Flossing, where you can find quick, simple explanations for Forex concepts. So tonight we're doing some live trading. And before we get into any pairs or any charts, we always look at what? Forex Factory to see what type of news, global news is going down that may affect our pair. So it looks like we have some yellow folders, so nothing too major. Actually, no, this already went down. I'm on the wrong. It's 11 p.m. here, but we're actually over across the pond. It's actually Thursday already. And so, we got a lot of USD news coming out. And like I said in the past, 3 or more orange folders equates to a red folder, so we're gonna stay out of anything with USD on it. JPY, there's a little yellow folder coming up. Interesting. So nothing too earth-shattering. So I have two pairs in mind this evening, GBPJPY and EURGBP. Tonight we will be trading triangles. I will be reviewing how to trade triangles. So let's get into GBP first. What we always do when we approach the market is we look at the weekly first. We review our trend lines, our resistance and support lines. Then we drill down to the daily. So it looks like we're still in a retracement. Going down to the 4 hour. Now I do want to I want to bring something to you all's attention. I am using MetaTrader 4. And I have these are indicators to help me trade. Now, one of my favorite indicators, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my indicator list, is this daily weekly open. And I'm giving you guys some free advice that a lot of the big dogs make you pay for. Price action moves, yes, by from support and resistance, but it also respects weekly open and close. The weekly open and the weekly close of a trading cycle. So this red line gives me the weekly open on every single week. This is where the week started. Here's where the week started. Here's where the week started. Right now you see on GBPJPY we are in the middle of this week's open and last week's open. And so from there we are able to see that we kind of have like this triangle. This triangle that we could trade. And essentially what trading a triangle is you boxing it in. This is our resistance. I have more than 3 wicks touching my line. This is about 3. It's good to do it on the 4 hour. Here's 1, 2, 3. And also make sure the lines are look good on the 1 hour, because this is where you're gonna trade from, actually, the 1 hour. So I'm actually gonna move this a little bit. So here's our 3 hits for support: 1, 2, 3, and and resistance. We have 1, 2, 3. Right? So essentially what trading, the whole concept behind trading triangles is we're waiting for a breakout. It could break out to the upside, it could break out to the downside, but when it breaks out, we then wait for the retest. And typically the side that it breaks out on is the direction that it will be trending for that particular session. And I'm pretty sure this will probably break out by London. Again, we are kind of early. I wanted to make this video so you guys can see the setup of the triangle first, and then around 2:30 we're gonna look to see if we have some action on this pair. So what did I say? EURGBP, that's the other pair I'm looking at. Let's look at it on the weekly. I kind of already drew the trend lines. I had a previous video where I shared some great pairs for Forex beginners. EURGBP is one of those pairs. You can see it just consolidates sideways. So it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So even if you get in the wrong way, let's say I got in here and I bought instead of sold, at some point in the next day, I would have been trading blue because it did go back and retest. So essentially that's what it is. That's what that means. Trading sideways, consolidating. That's what this pair does. So that was the weekly. The daily, this looks like it's going up. This looks like it's going up to retest this level. It's been hitting this level since 2016. How wonderful. Get into this 528 hertz we're listening to in the background, FYI. Moving right along down to the 4 hour and the 1 hour. The 1 hour is where we're going to trade the triangle here. And I saw this triangle right before I went to come and make this video. And so here's the triangle. This is the resistance, right? 1, 2, 3 touches, and here is the support end of this triangle. This looks like I stated earlier, this looks like this is gonna go up. So we have 1, 2, 3 touches. We could have also made the triangle like this. As long as we at least get 3 touches. Yeah, we're good. This is good enough. Yep. So this kind of looks like it's almost ready, right? To bust out. So we're just waiting to see if it's gonna bust out on the bust down to the upside or the downside. My bias is to the upside. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you that EURGBP and GJ, like when one pair is going up, the other one's going down. So that's really cool. It's a really cool way to kind of gauge what direction either pair is going in. So the next time I click in, it'll be around 2:30. Not unless I see some movement before then. See ya in a minute. Whoop, whoop. Hey guys, so it's only 1:30. I went on ahead and got in EURGBP. As you can see, we broke our triangle to the down side, then retested, and now we are heading back down. And this is basically called trading triangles. This is what you do. You always wait to see what price action is going to do, if price action is going to go to the downside or the upside. Once it penetrates the triangle in the desired direction, there's always a retest, and now we're seeing price action head back down. We're going to wait till we achieve our 20 pips per trade, and then we're getting out of this pair. One thing about EURGBP is it moves ridiculously slow, so there's no telling. Just wanted to show you GBP again. So like I said before, when EURGBP goes down, GJ goes up. And look at this. I actually drew a triangle on the 15. I know I had one on the, what was it, the 1 hour, but I also drew one on the 15. We have now penetrated this triangle and we're heading up. So I'll show you our progress, mate, in a minute. Okay, so we broke out of the triangle for GJ. As you can see, I got in. We're waiting for our 20 pips, and then we're gonna take profit. So hopefully you got a clear picture on how to trade triangles. This is really all that it is. You just wait for the break and retest, and go in for a certain number of pips. We're also in EURGBP, and we're waiting for our 20 pips on this pair as well. So hopefully you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. Take care.